Hello everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Evie. Today we're starting something new and fun, our English Through Real Job series. I'm very happy because we're going inside a real coffee shop. Today, I have Marcus with me. He's been a barista for 7 years. Marcus, welcome to the show.
Hi, Evie. Thanks for having me. You know, when you asked me to talk about my job, I thought, what's interesting about making coffee? But then I realized, wow, I talk to so many people every day. Being a barista is really about communication and people, not just coffee.
I love that perspective. But before we dive into your typical day, I'm curious. Tell me a bit about yourself, Marcus. How did you become a barista? What's your story?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, 7 years ago, I was actually studying business at university. I needed money to pay for my studies, so I started working part-time at a small coffee shop near campus. At first, I thought, this is just temporary. I'll do this for a few months and then find something better. But something unexpected happened. I fell in love with the job.
Really? What made you fall in love with it?
It sounds simple, but it was the people. Every day was different. One day I'm talking to a stressed student who needs comfort. The next day I'm chatting with an elderly couple celebrating their anniversary. Then I meet a tourist from another country who's excited to try American coffee. I realized that this temporary job was teaching me more about human connection than my business classes ever did.
So you decided to stay. Did your family understand?
That's the funny part. My parents were, let's say, confused. They kept asking, when are you going to use your business degree? When are you getting a real job? For them, being a barista wasn't a real career. But I explained to them, I'm happy, I'm learning valuable skills, I'm meeting amazing people, and honestly, I'm good at this. Eventually, they saw how passionate I was and they accepted it. Now my mom tells all her friends my son is a coffee expert.
That's wonderful. And 7 years later, you're still here. Do you see this as your long-term career?
You know, I've been thinking about that a lot. Right now, I'm actually saving money because I want to open my own coffee shop someday. A small, cozy place where everyone feels welcome. My business degree isn't wasted after all. I'm learning the practical side now, how to talk to customers, how to manage busy times, what makes people come back. When I open my own place, I'll know exactly what to do because I lived it, not just studied it in a textbook.
That's such an inspiring journey. So this job isn't just about making coffee, it's preparing you for your future.
Exactly. And that's what I tell young people who think retail or service jobs are not important. Every job teaches you something valuable if you pay attention. Being a barista taught me patience, communication, problem solving, and reading people. These skills work everywhere, in any job, any country, any situation. Plus, I genuinely enjoy making someone's day better with a good cup of coffee and a friendly conversation.
That's so true. Now I'm even more excited to hear about your typical day. So Marcus, tell me about a typical morning at your coffee shop.
Mornings are crazy. I start work at 5:30 a.m. because we open at 6. The first customers are very tired. They really need coffee. They walk in slowly, like zombies, and they just say coffee. Large. Black. They don't say hello or please. Just 3 words. It's like an emergency.
Do people really forget to say hello in the morning?
Yes, all the time. And I understand. I'm the same before my first coffee. But it's funny because I can see what people need before they speak. If someone walks in fast and looks at their phone, I know they are going to say, I'm in a rush. If someone looks confused at the menu, I know they need help choosing.
So what do you say to these tired, busy customers?
I try to be friendly but fast. I say, "Good morning. What can I get for you?" The important part is to sound ready to help. If someone says I'm in a hurry, I say no problem. I'll make that very quickly. Or coming right up. These little phrases help them relax because they know I understand.
What about regular customers? Do you know what they want?
Oh yes. Regular customers are the best part. There's a woman named Margaret who comes every morning at exactly 7:15. I don't need to ask. When she walks in, I start making her vanilla latte with oat milk. She says, "You know me so well." And I say that's my job. It's like a little game we play every day, and it makes us both happy.
That's so nice. Do you talk to regular customers about other things?
Absolutely. While I'm making drinks, I ask Margaret about her dog or the weather. I say, "How's Cooper? Still playing in your garden?" And she tells me stories. At the same time, I'm making other people's drinks. It's like doing two things at once, talking and working. You get very good at it.
What about difficult orders? Some people want very specific things, right?
Oh my God, yes. There's one customer, let's call him Brian, who orders something very long and complicated. He says, "I want a large half-calf, 3 pumps vanilla, 2 pumps hazelnut, extra hot, no foam latte with oat milk, and add a double shot on the side." The first time, I just looked at him thinking, "Wait, what?"
How do you remember all of that?
I repeat it back. I say, "Okay, so that's a large half-calf. That means half regular coffee, half decaf, with 3 vanilla, 2 hazelnut, extra hot, no foam, oat milk, and a double shot. Right." Then Brian says yes. And make it really, really hot. So I joke. 1 super hot coffee coming up. Making a joke helps because complicated orders can be stressful.
What happens when customers don't know what they want?
This happens a lot. Someone walks and looks at the menu board and says, I don't know what to order. What's good?" This is actually fun for me because I can help them find something they'll love. I ask simple questions. Do you like sweet coffee or strong coffee? Hot or cold? Last week, a woman said, "I never tried coffee before." I felt like I was teaching her something important.
What did you give a person who never had coffee?
I started easy. A medium latte with a little vanilla. I explained. This is coffee with hot milk and a little sweetness. It's smooth and not too strong. She tried it and loved it. Now she comes back every few days. I feel really good when I help someone discover coffee. It's more than just a job.
Do people make mistakes with coffee words? The names can be confusing.
All the time. People say espresso instead of espresso. That's the most common one. I never correct them in a mean way. I just say, "Sure, 1 espresso coming up." So they hear the right word. Or people get confused about sizes, small, medium, large, because some coffee shops use Italian words like grande and venti. So I always make sure. You want a medium, right?
What about when something goes wrong? When customers aren't happy?
Sometimes people complain. The most common complaint is, "This coffee isn't hot enough," or "This isn't what I ordered." The important thing is to stay calm and friendly. I never argue. I say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me make a new one for you right now. Can you tell me exactly what you want?" Most people are nice when you show you care.
Can you tell me about a specific complaint you handled?
Sure. Last week, a man tasted his latte and looked unhappy. He said, "This tastes bad. Something is wrong." I could have felt angry, but instead I said, "I'm really sorry. Can you tell me what's wrong? Too bitter. Not sweet." He said he wanted vanilla but forgot to order it. So I said, "No problem. I'll add vanilla for free. He left happy. The phrase for free, meaning he doesn't pay extra, makes customers feel special.
When the coffee shop is very busy, how does the language change?
During busy times, we talk very fast. I call out orders. 2 large lattes, 1 iced coffee, 1 cappuccino, all to go. My coworker says, "Got it," which means I understand. I'll do it. We also say things like "I need more milk," or "Can someone help at the register?" It's like teamwork. Everyone knows what to do.
What do you say when there's a long line of customers waiting?
When I see a long line, I say to everyone, "Thank you for waiting. We'll help you soon." This is important because people hate feeling invisible. When someone finally gets to the front, I say, "Thanks for your patience. What can I get you?" That little thank you makes people less angry about waiting.
Is the afternoon different from the morning?
Very different. Morning people are in a hurry and don't talk much. Afternoon people are relaxed and want to chat. They say things like, "I need energy," or "Today was hard." That's my signal to be friendly and talk more. I'll say, "Sounds like you need a good coffee. Let me make you something special." Afternoon customers often stay in the cafe to work or read.
Do students come to work in your coffee shop?
Yes. Students buy 1 small coffee and then work for hours. They ask, "Is it okay if I stay here to study?" I always say, "Of course. Stay as long as you want." We want people to feel comfortable. The phrase "make yourself at home" means relax, be comfortable like you're in your own house. Creating a nice atmosphere is part of the job.
What about tourists or people learning English? How do you talk to them?
Tourists are great because they're usually happy and excited. They want to try American coffee. I speak a bit slower and simpler when I see someone is learning English. If they look confused, I point to the menu and say, "This is very popular," or "This is sweet," or "This is strong." I use simple words and body language, pointing, smiling, showing pictures on the menu.
Do you have a special memory with a customer who was learning English?
Yes. Last month, a family from Japan came in. The father was trying to order in English, but he was nervous. He said coffee, with milk, sweet. I understood. I said a sweet latte. Perfect, and showed him pictures. His daughter said, "Thank you for being kind to my father." That moment was beautiful. I realized that being patient and kind is more important than speaking perfectly. Now that family comes every day when they are in town.
What happens at the end of your day?
At the end of the day, things are calmer. Around 7 p.m., we're preparing to close. I tell new customers we close in 30 minutes, just so you know. Regular customers who come late already know this. They say, "I know I'm late," and I joke, "You're lucky I like you." We clean everything and get ready for tomorrow. My coworker always says, "Another day, another 1,000 coffees." It's our little goodbye ritual.
What's the most important thing you learned from this job?
I learned that how you say something is more important than what you say. I can say, "What do you want?" in an angry voice and make someone feel bad. Or I can say the same thing with a smile and make their day better. I also learned that people remember how you make them feel. A customer who feels welcome and happy will come back. Being friendly is the most important skill.
Marcus, after 7 years, do you still enjoy being a barista?
I really do. Some days are hard, difficult customers, very busy times, burns from hot machines, but most days are good. I love talking to different people, making the perfect drink, and seeing someone smile. Yesterday, a customer said, "This is the best coffee ever." I've heard that many times, but it still makes me happy. Being a barista taught me that every job is about people. If you're kind and helpful, everything else becomes easier.
What advice do you have for English learners who want to order coffee confidently?
Don't worry about being perfect. We understand all kinds of accents and levels of English. Start simple. Say hello, then say I want. Or can I have? And then your order. If you don't know the coffee words, just describe it. Coffee with milk and sugar is perfectly fine. And always say please and thank you. That's the most important. If you smile and are polite, we'll always help you. Coffee shops are friendly places to practice English.
That's wonderful advice, Marcus. Thank you so much for sharing your coffee shop world with us.
Thank you, Evie. To everyone learning English, please come to a coffee shop. We're friendly, we want to help, and we make great coffee.
Before we finish, Marcus, I noticed many useful expressions during our conversation. Can you help explain them to our listeners?
Yes. Let's talk about the important phrases.
Great. So first, customers often say, I'm in a rush or I'm in a hurry. What do these mean?
Both mean the same thing. The person doesn't have much time and needs fast service. I'm in a rush and I'm in a hurry are very common morning phrases. When I hear this, I know I need to work quickly. You can also say, I'm running late, which has the same meaning. The response is usually, no problem, or, I'll make that very fast.
And you said, what can I get for you? Is this the standard question?
Yes. What can I get for you? Or, what can I get you today? Are the most common ways to ask for someone's order. It's friendly and clear. You might also hear, how can I help you? Or, what would you like? These all mean the same thing. They are asking what you want to order.
You use the phrase, coming right up, a lot. What does this mean?
Coming right up means, I'm making it now. It will be ready very soon. It's a cheerful, positive way to tell someone their order is being prepared. It's very common in cafes and restaurants. You can also say, one moment, or, I'll have that ready for you soon. All of these phrases make customers feel good.
And you talked about regulars. Can you explain this word?
A regular is a customer who comes very often, usually every day or every week, and always orders the same thing. Because they come regularly, we call them regulars. When I say, she's a regular, I mean she comes to our cafe all the time and I know her well. We might ask, your usual, which means, do you want the same thing as always?
What about half-caff? That's a coffee term, right?
Yes. Half-caff is short for half-caffeinated. It means half regular coffee and half decaf coffee, so it has less caffeine. Coffee shops use lots of short words like this. Decaf means no caffeine. Extra shot means more coffee. No foam means without the bubbles on top. Extra hot means make it hotter than normal. Once you learn these words, ordering is much easier.
You mentioned making a drink for free or on the house. What's the difference?
These mean exactly the same thing. The customer doesn't pay. For free is simple and clear. On the house is a special restaurant or cafe phrase that means the business pays for it, not the customer. When I say this one's on the house, I'm giving them something free, usually to say sorry for a mistake or to be nice to a regular customer. It makes people very happy.
And when your coworker said got it, what does that mean?
Got it is a quick way to say, I understand, or I'll do it. In busy cafes and restaurants, we need to communicate fast, so we use short phrases. Got it means, I heard you and I'll do that task. You might also hear on it, which means the same thing. These are very useful in any fast-paced job.
You said, I need a pick-me-up. What's that?
A pick-me-up is something that gives you energy or makes you feel better, usually coffee. When someone says, I need a pick-me-up, they mean they are tired and need something to help them feel awake and happy again. It's a casual, friendly phrase. You can use it for coffee, a snack, or even a short break. It's much more casual and fun than saying, I need caffeine.
And finally, you told customers to make yourself at home. What does this mean?
Make yourself at home means relax and be comfortable, like you're in your own home. When I say this to customers who want to study in our cafe, I'm saying it's okay to stay, be comfortable, don't worry. It's a warm, welcoming phrase. You can also say, feel free to stay as long as you like, or take your time. All of these make people feel welcome.
Marcus, these explanations are so helpful. Any last words for our English learners?
Just remember, coffee shops are friendly, casual places. We use simple language, we're patient with all English levels, and we really want to help you. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. A smile, please, and thank you are the most important things. And if you don't understand something, just say, sorry, can you repeat that? We'll always help you.
Perfect. Thank you again, Marcus. And thank you everyone for listening to Learn English with Evie. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.